Bernard.
Joshua.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here for episode number...
Well, too close. Two.
No.
Well, too close.
Too close for episode 2.
Fire.
Yeah, we're very excited. We did it.
Blown away.
Literally tens of people.
Incredible response. Incredible.
Yep. I think it was fun putting it out there and seeing how people responded, and
Yeah.
I'm shocked that people actually sent us some photos, so thank you to those of you who...
The submissions.
The submissions were great.
Yeah, really good.
I also... We're hoping to have this released on Saturday, which is... I don't know what the date is, but basically
tomorrow?
Mother's Day is coming up.
Yeah, Mother's Day is the 10th, so Saturday would be the 9th.
The 9th, that's how the math works.
Yeah.
So shout out...
To the moms.
To the moms.
Love
So,
you, Mom.
Love you, my mom and my mother-in-law as well. And
my mom and mother-in-law.
who we were joking because they were literally the first 2 people to like and comment.
Josh, no, they were the only 2 people. So the next morning, Josh texted me. He goes, "The only people that have liked so far is my mother-in-law and my auntie and your mom." So
double shout out to Auntie Patty and Joanne for watching this,
and Cavell
and commenting. So thank you so much.
And then the likes started to flow, and
I think that got the ball rolling.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Yeah.
It just showed that they're our biggest fans.
Yeah, always our champions. We did have a few other people. Well, okay, before we go any further, shout outs to our own wives who are mothers.
For enduring. Oh yeah, who are mothers.
Who are mothers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Leveraging the show already.
Yeah, so Carolyn and Ruthie,
Ruthie,
happy
baby.
Mother's Day.
Babe.
And to all the mums out there. This whole pandemic has allowed us to celebrate a lot of heroes, and I think mums need an extra special shout out here.
I feel like as husbands, we've got a taste of mothering.
Maybe.
Because like I'm home
You're
more.
a stay-at-home
I'm a
dad.
stay-at-home dad now for the last few months.
Yeah.
So you get a taste of what they endure.
Yeah.
On a day-to-day basis.
So to all the mothers out there,
Yeah.
thank you for everything that you do. You are working, you are teaching, you are parenting, and you're taking care of your husbands as well, because we're fairly useless.
There. We won't go there yet. But.
We have a few other shout-outs. I
Mm-hmm.
wrote one down here. If you follow us, Wade and Richardson, wherever you are,
Whoever you are.
Thank you for the
Beautiful.
F-bomb laced meme that you posted. That was great.
Yeah.
That you took time out of.
Sorry we had to hide it.
Yeah. I can't believe you took time out of your busy day to post and share that. So thank you for the hate mail. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
And
We basically searched both of our friend lists, and neither of us had him as a friend.
never heard of him.
No.
So Wayne, wherever you are, thank you for
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching and appreciating us.
Yeah.
But there were a few people as well who actually responded.
And they were brilliant posts. Like
They were great.
It made me realize that people actually watched the show,
And connected with it.
which felt good.
Yeah.
Kim texted in. Well, she messaged in on our post. She said, "I didn't take you for a puzzle master,"
Which is great. Because,
which was flattering.
yeah, it's great.
Because if her takeaway was that I'm a puzzle master,
She's never done a puzzle.
A, she doesn't know that a 500-piece puzzle is not that impressive.
No.
B, I only had 8.
Yeah. But Kim, forever our champion, thank you as well.
Yeah.
I got a post from Oregon, a friend of ours, Cade, who sent in a picture of two 500-piece puzzles that he was crushing.
Yeah.
So
the next morning, your wife sent me a photo of her 1,000-piece puzzle,
yes.
which I'm assuming was from a week or 2 earlier.
No, that was from
That was fresh on the table.
That was fresh on the table. Yeah. It was a cupcake puzzle.
So wait, we did the whole segment, and you never once referenced that you had an active
No,
puzzle?
I don't think it was active at that point. I think she just
Okay.
fired it up. So
But I just appreciated that she watched the episode and knew to comment with the puzzle picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our little guy Dane wept when he saw the picture of him in the picture. I don't know why, but he was just so moved that
he was so
cried.
overcome with
Yeah.
joy that he
So-
made the show.
Yeah. So shout out to Dane.
Wow.
That's
Brandon weighed in and said, "Who buys milk at 7-Eleven?"
Clearly, no one who doesn't live by 7-Eleven.
Yeah, when you live a block from 7-Eleven,
That's where you go.
I guarantee there's a 7-Eleven in North Nanaimo, which is considered the.
And you can walk there from your house.
You can walk there.
Yeah.
So like, everyone's buying milk at 7-Eleven who lives close to a 7.
Yeah, you need milk. That's where you go.
Mm-hmm. Duh.
Beat it, Brandon.
Beat it. You have.
I think our favorite. Well, I think one of our favorites was Kim. So we're going to come back to Kim.
We're coming back to Kim, but first, Clinton weighed in and said, "Who pokes their meat at the grocery store?"
Well, so this is just a prime example. I don't know if we actually joked about it, but Clinton has never actually been to the grocery store.
No.
So that's why he is unaware of the
procedures
procedures and the process involved in buying meat. So
yeah, to the point that even when you go to Clinton's house for a barbecue,
you're the one barbecuing.
you end up on the barbecue.
Yeah. So shout out to Clinton for letting us barbecue at your house all the time.
Yeah.
And for Jen, who is an absolute saint and a mother of 4 as well.
Uh-huh.
Happy Mother's Day to you, Jen.
Happy Mother's Day, Jen.
Jenny, we love you.
Mm-hmm. Like, who knew that the show like this could invoke such incredible
community
responses, questions, deep questions like, who pokes meat at a grocery store?
Yeah. There's a lot of philosophical debates being raised here, so we're going to dive into some of those tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to look at, your responses, what you guys sent to us, which was fantastic. We'll get to the COVID cuts later on because that was probably one of our favorite
submissions. Yeah. Another submission we had was in reference to Josh talking about learning a musical instrument and that playing hot cross buns on the didgeridoo, apparently.
Yeah.
So Kim sent us a video of her son, Asher, performing hot cross buns.
And so through the power of technology, we're going to go ahead and post that in the picture.
I think it's going to be on the whole screen.
Or on the whole screen.
Yeah.
So we may vanish here. But shout out to Asher for just marching to the beat of his own drum.
Let's give it to Asher. Beautiful. That was impressive, Asher. Thank you.
I'm sure Byron is an equally proud father as well.
Yeah.
And so
speaking of Byron,
so if we haven't checked enough boxes, I think Byron also. We'll come back to Byron in a second.
Okay.
Like for another segment, but yeah, thank you to Kim and Byron. Not only have they were one of our biggest champions, they have the hot cross buns, but Byron making his own jerky in the kitchen just reaffirmed that we were on the right track.
We were on the right track.
Yes.
She literally messaged me the next morning and said, "Did you know that we just made beef jerky like last week?
Yeah.
Here's a photo."
And I don't know if it's a South African thing or not. Was it fancy jerky? I don't know.
I don't know, but I feel like we should have maybe Kim on the show.
Yes.
Or Byron to show us how to make jerky at some point.
Yes. So if you're sick of sourdough, if you're sick of making the sourdough, Kim and Byron, we are inviting you to come on the show and teach us your ways to make some jerky.
There's a lot of sourdough floating around on Facebook right now.
It is, yeah. Sourdough is the new cat videos of Facebook. Everybody's watching them. Everybody's doing it.
And people that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking
masculine men are posting photos of sourdough.
Of their sourdough. I love sourdough.
Not that masculine men can't make sourdough, but
it's unexpected.
It's a dichotomy, right?
Yeah. I think of all the things that we could be pursuing during this pandemic, I love that bread is one of them. And we talked about how the dairy industry is just making money. The sourdough industry is tanking right now. They're like
sales are down.
Sales are down. They're like, everyone discovered our secret. We're out of business. So if you are in the sourdough industry,
sorry about that.
We apologize. Mm-hmm. Shoot us a message, though. We'd love to have you on the show.
We had a couple submissions around the grocery store.
Yes.
I don't want to take too much time on the submissions.
No.
But we do want to honor the fact that people weighed in. So Melissa weighed in with a story that she was at some of you may have saw this on her Facebook, but she was standing her 6 feet back from an older gentleman who was waiting to get butter from the thing, and he got up to the container to get butter. And as he was about to approach and grab the butter, he took his gloved hand and picked his nose
Perfect.
in front of her face.
No concerns at all,
She ended the submission with, "I went home butterless that day."
which is awesome.
Yeah. Good for you, Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa, stick to your guns, and there's lots of other places to get butter from.
Thanks for the story.
Thanks for the story.
Lastly, I think my wife was sharing. Oh no, my wife and Deb's both shared the same hack.
Yes.
So they said if they pass an item in the grocery store,
So I assume everyone has been to the grocery store. If you haven't, there are arrows guiding
the process.
the process, and it's to keep everyone safe, which is great. But there's always a way to bend the rule a little bit, so
little.
Ruth has discovered this.
Yeah. So my wife, she was laughing pretty hard, informing me that if she passes an item, she'll look around first and then shuffle backwards without lifting her feet. She like does a back shuffle. It's like crazy. And Deborah said the same thing.
And
She
we were
said-
sort of joking about this, that if you're in another aisle, it's like either there's a glitch in the Matrix or
because they're further.
it's
and then
deja
they're-
vu. You like look up and you see Ruth walk by,
Sure.
and then you grab your items and you look up, and then Ruth walks by again. You're
Yeah.
like, what's going on here? And so we were inspired because the grocery store, obviously, there's a lot of material there. If you, is it too hot?
It's a little hot.
I have my coat on. I didn't. Okay. Anyways, it's beautiful out right now, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's breathtaking evening.
Borderline unnecessary.
Also unnecessary.
It's been on for over an hour, and
It's done nothing. So
Yeah.
Beej's contribution to this whole thing, like I set it all up. It's in our backyard. Beej brought the lava lamp, which is
not lavaing.
it's not laving
No.
at all.
They don't make them like they used to.
This may not be back for episode 3, so
No.
we'll see.
We'll see.
Sorry,
I interrupted you.
but the grocery store right now, there are a few people who are sort of carpe diem. They're seizing the day
Yes,
because
there's a window of opportunity.
there's a window of opportunity. The bar for weirdness has obviously been raised, right? Like you
Yeah.
can go after the whole toilet paper fiasco and people buying bundles or bushels. I don't even know what the measurement for toilet paper is. I have no idea how you quantify it. But I feel like that sort of raised the bar. And so right now, if you have ever wanted to buy something and not look like a weirdo,
Yes, you can,
do it.
You can get away with anything right now.
So Beej and I were thinking short term. We're also thinking long term. And I don't want to say that we are I don't know, mislabeling our intentions and saying that we're going to kind of bring in our grandparents for this to kind of take the heat off of us.
No.
But you can buy absolutely anything you want.
Well, before COVID happened, we had been brainstorming this show. And one of our golden segments, that this brilliant idea we had.
Yes. It might be the segment that it's going to be our go-to. Like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's sophisticated. It's
Yes.
intelligent.
It was your dream, so you share it.
It was both of our dreams
Okay.
because, so it was called the awkward sommelier. And so if you don't know what a sommelier is, it's an individual who specializes
Yeah.
in wine
They pair wine with
with your meal.
different meals.
So they have this incredible palate. They have the ability to know what goes with what. They have this great knowledge base, and they ensure that the experience, your dinner experience, is
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah.
And so
You're having fish tonight. You want to have the Cab Sav from Australian grapes because the Australian grapes. Whatever.
yeah, I know absolutely nothing about.
I just made that up.
Okay.
There's no reality to that, but
Yeah, I was going to say the Chardonnay,
sure. Probably
Sure.
more likely, yeah.
which I don't even know what that is. Actually, all wine tastes exactly the same to me.
Mhm. The point is, the
The-
sommelier does the pairing.
The sommelier is a person with creative and critical thinking skills. And so what we thought was, as you know, again, 38-year-old males who
occasionally have to buy
things that are awkward
and uncomfortable, married with kid, like we get sent on some pretty interesting trips to the grocery store.
Yeah. And so with COVID raising the bar, you can buy anything you want right now, and you are not the weirdest person in the store, and the grocery store tellers are not going to bat an eye.
No, because it's for someone else.
It's for someone else, or there's just bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
So we thought, let's take advantage of this.
Right. We want to encourage people to take advantage of the fact that you can pretty much buy anything you want right now that normally you couldn't buy.
No questions asked.
No questions asked. You're walking up to the teller and she's going, there's an element of question, but it's like, it could be for grandpa stuck in the old folks home. Like
exactly. So we don't want to say we're going to use our grandparents as...
But it is...
potentially there.
Potentially there.
So we were thinking there's a number of items that you probably wouldn't buy, or maybe they would make you traditionally uncomfortable. Now is the time not only to buy for today, you want to buy for tomorrow.
You want to stockpile anything that's ever potentially been awkward.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about some of those items.
Yeah, so the number one, I think, and we have friends in this circle, and they often bring this up, is like, if you have ever needed hemorrhoid cream, buy it in bulk. Just stock
right
up.
now, just stockpile it.
If you show up with like the Costco case of Preparation H right now, they are just pushing you through.
Yeah.
You are done.
There's no questions asked. They're like, oh, it's probably for someone on your street.
Yeah, you're taking care of the vulnerable or those that can't get out. Yeah, you need 40 containers of Preparation H. That's an easy one you could do. But there's so many things. I feel like we had a bit of a thread going here. Anything to do with constipation, anything to do with bowel movements right now.
Laxatives. Enema kit. Anything that...
Prune juice.
Anything you could ever need for that area.
Take care of it now.
Yeah, just stock it up.
No one will remember it. It is in your cupboard or in your storage unit.
And you
whatever.
never have to have the awkward purchase ever again.
Done. Solved. We were even joking, perhaps your musical taste, and we might catch a little bit of flack for this. Well, also, I don't know if you can still buy it, but if you could, a grocery store is probably where the CD still exists.
CDs, yeah.
If you've always wanted that Nickelback CD, you pick it up right now. You want the hard copy of it, you grab it.
You can pretty much say it's for anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wart removal.
I actually had to get wart removal the other day.
Like actually recently?
Yeah, it's a hockey glove thing.
Sure.
It's just a thing. So you have to deal with them from time to time with hockey. I don't know. Anyways, I found myself turning the container
face down
or into my, like you hide it. I'm sure you've done that before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Which is great though, because as if the cashier
cares.
Well, one, as if they care, and two, as if they don't notice what it says on the screen.
No, they know. I know they know. It's everyone standing around you in line that is, you're standing there holding it. It's like, oh, that guy's buying wart cream.
Where are the warts? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So in this scenario, I realized in preparation for this segment that I personally had turned the thing face down.
Upside down. And
then realized I've done that with many purchases.
Magazines.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, okay.
Appropriate magazines.
Appropriate magazines that you just don't want to buy.
Yeah, like my wife loves the In Style magazine, which is just a clothing style magazine.
Yes.
But occasionally the cover is a little risque. I don't want to be seen buying an In Style magazine at the store. It just seems right. So I'll fold the magazine like this up to the toe. But everyone knows. They're like, oh, what magazine is...
Yeah. He's not buying Time magazine.
No.
Look at you.
But now you can literally approach any teller with confidence.
Put it all down.
Put it on the thing.
And you're there behind the safety of the glass or plexiglass window.
Yeah.
And You don't even have to make eye contact.
No.
I think I loved, Bonnie mentioned, like, if you're worried about getting COVID, all you have to do is just look down. And if you don't make eye contact, you can't get it. Which I thought
You
was...
just reminded me of a story.
Go.
You don't even know about this story.
Okay, shoot.
Which are the best stories.
Yes.
I was jogging around Westwood Lake the other day, and I didn't realize what was going. This kind of stranger looking guy was walking toward me, walking stick, and
Were they the
just
mountaineering walking
no,
sticks?
it's made out of wood,
Okay.
like carved. He carved it for sure,
Hand carved.
but not like impressive hand carved, just like whittled on the back deck carved. right?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's important.
Real. Normally we would say we're going to edit this out, but we won't.
No, it's
anyways,
brilliant.
To all you walking stick
Sorry,
aficionados.
whittled on the back deck. I'm questioning. Purchased in the store, legit. Anyways, he turned his back to me about 40 feet away.
Really?
Like stepped to the side of the trail, back to me. The weirdest thing though was as I approached, he turned as I ran past to like completely
Like back shield you?
like back to me, and as I walked, so I couldn't. So I thought he's hiding his face. Is he gonna
Stab
assault
you?
somebody
Yeah.
that's coming? Like, is he trying to? Now that I look back, it was COVID protection.
Right. That's perfect.
But I had no idea as I was doing it. I'm like, is this guy gonna chase me down and take me out? Like,
Yeah.
why is he not letting me see his face? No,
Just
COVID.
just safety first. So
Unbelievable.
yeah, so eyes or just back to you people.
Eyes are back. It's funny you bring up the plexiglass though at the store. I have a social experiment that I'd love to try.
Okay.
It would take some kahunas, like you'd have to really, but I want to go to the grocery store till, and as they've checked me out, my bags are packed and I'm about to leave.
Yes.
I want to go prison glass on them.
Just like just desperately seeking human contact.
No words exchanged, just like hand on the glass,
and
look,
and just
look and just look them in the eye, and as they make awkward eye contact, I just want to look at my hand and just see if they'll put their hand up to my hand.
like just touch my hand.
Just shh. Is that weird?
Yes. To all the grocery store people, I pre-apologize. You've already put up with so much.
But
It would be hilarious.
it's like kind of human connect. I don't know.
Yeah. I think yeah,
It's different.
it's different.
It's just something.
I was thinking, not that it's actually an awkward thing as well to buy, but if I was at the grocery store, one of the things that I feel like probably everyone is purchasing at this point is like the full body trimmer. Like
Oh yeah.
you could just get a hair one, but you might as well do the whole thing.
Yeah. And they're not asking any questions. I mean,
No.
again, you could be helping out a family member.
You're like-
or
I feel like the safe bet is as you approach the till, you're just on your phone, whether it's real or not. Like you just hope no one calls you.
right.
But you're like, yeah, I got Grandpa's trimmer here. He's gonna look so handsome.
There's a lot of throwing grandpa under the bus. It's a great scapegoat. Though.
It is. Does that make us terrible people though? That we're like, maybe a little bit,
I think it just makes us acutely aware.
of our ability to deflect
When-
and
You know what you could buy right now and get away with it, like at maybe Walmart, is a Speedo.
yeah,
No one wants to shop for a Speedo.
no. Oh, so that actually brought me back to. Never mind. Our friends who we've previously referenced, who has had a Speedo, now's the time to get one.
Everyone should own one.
Should.
I don't know. Should
Maybe. It's probably not European vacations,
Well,
tanning.
yeah, the thing is when you want to have one though, you don't have it.
There's like,
Think of all
like
the
a time crunch when a time sensitive Speedo purchase.
Yeah, like if you ever needed one, you don't want to have to go buy one. It's the most like it. I don't even know. Is there sizes of speed? Like, is it medium, large, extra large waist? Is there
Additional
is there
sizing
additional
components.
sizing components? No one wants to.
I f-
You don't want to have a floppy Speedo.
No, and you also can't. It can't be painted on either.
No,
I feel like you can't win.
no.
Like if you buy the small, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, you're not.
And if you buy the extra large, you're a liar.
Right.
I guess everyone's buying medium. They should just make one size.
So the reality is, it's a lose.
It's a lose.
So right now is the time.
Yeah.
Grandpa at the old folks home has to wear a Speedo during the bath.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. The care home is requesting Grandpa Steve to wear a Speedo while they're bathing. Okay, I'll buy it. I'll get it for you.
We're basically the same size. I'm just gonna try it on to make sure. Oh,
this is final sale. I should try it on. I'll make sure. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
what size is?
What size is Grandpa?
Okay, let's move on from that. Let's move on. We don't
Just
even
really
have
quick,
to-
though, we haven't asked for submissions yet.
Oh,
But if you are at the grocery store,
what is your awkward buy?
what's your awkward buy? And I would love it if you actually had a photo of the belt with your awkward buy and just it's
like strewn, like normal. Can you spot the awkward buy?
or you've got the item with like the bag of chips.
Yeah, you
casually tilted over.
strategically in there.
Yeah. And the second that it gets to the scanner, you like, how's your day going? Like, things are good?
Just real quick, because we're running out of time.
Yes.
Touch on the sommelier thing. An example, like you're talking about all the random things on the till. What, like, as our idea for the sommelier? So if you had to go to the store and buy, we had joked with this.
Yes.
If you had to go to the store and buy hemorrhoid cream for real,
Yes.
what do you pair it with to make the purchase okay?
I think we were pretty good on that one.
Yeah, that one was.
And I don't want to give too much away, but
We're not going to go down all of them, but this
No.
is an example.
and this one would be pretty fun. So I think for this one, for me, I would pair that with the Get Well Soon card.
Yes, that's what we had talked about.
And
So if
you
you
put-
need to buy hemorrhoid cream, then you buy a Get Well Soon card.
yeah, I don't know if they make one a hemorrhoid specific card,
Yeah.
but like just really, really hoping things turn around soon.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
I don't know.
Things clear up soon.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
forget it.
Anyways,
But that's the sommelier.
That's what the sommelier does, and they do it with confidence, and they pair it so well that as you're ringing things through, you instantly know this
It's
person
okay.
is it's okay.
That's what the sommelier does. He makes the purchase okay.
Yes, it deflects it from you and things like that.
Yeah.
I think we're actually almost out of time already.
Yeah.
So we didn't do a great job of ending last week's
No.
show or 2 weeks ago.
Because the battery died, and that was actually not the end.
No, so that's the big thing. We have our computer, we have our laptop set up here with a timer going on, and we turn the screen around so we can actually see what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to wrap up this episode.
Yeah.
Send us your awkward purchases if
Mhm.
people will do that.
This is the last time we're touching on the grocery store scenario.
Grocery store is done. We have
Wow,
getting blown up here.
that's a real estate deal.
We got through 50% of what we wanted to talk about,
I love it.
which is great.
Yeah.
So if you have not already given us a like, I love that Dan, our friend Dan, was joking about the comments that should be
Oh yeah,
I'm
what
gonna
the,
put my
what
hand
the
in there.
YouTube kids are
the
doing these
YouTubers do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you to those who put a comment in. Thank you to the 3 people with the dislikes,
days. Mm-hmm.
which was awesome because we actually traced 2 of the 3 back to
Mhm.
friends.
But my favorite thing is they explained their dislike.
Yeah,
Michael's dislike was that we were trash talking his home gym that he has.
The prison gym.
Yeah, his prison gym that he has yet to use.
yeah. Shout out to Damien, who is dead set on becoming a butterfly after this pandemic and emerging
Emerging
beautiful.
victorious. Yeah.
yeah, victoriously. So thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting the like button wherever that is
And sharing.
and sharing
We
this.
really appreciate shares are the most important actually.
And to everyone who sat down at the end of a long day and streamed this on their TV, and this was their entertainment
For 30 minutes.
for 30 minutes, that's it. That's incredibly flattering. We so appreciate it. We hope that this was an enjoyable episode. So happy Mother's Day. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again soon.